Good morning, everybody. This is a grumpy old guy. We're going to do some gaming. You know the drill by now. Happy Wednesday. Actually took a bit of a week off, I guess I could say. Content's been coming out as normal. I just sort of ran around like crazy last week in between trying to get work together and everything, and I got all of my uploads done for this week. Because I knew work-wise this week would be a little crazier, and because I just kind of needed a little bit of a break. But we are here for our usual Wednesday stream, and I just got back from going to a baseball game. Took my son yesterday, met my brother and my nephew down there. We all sat there and enjoyed a game downtown. So pretty much just to commemorate that a little, I'm playing a little baseball. Not a big surprise to returning viewers to the channel. I absolutely love baseball. And today we're looking at RBI Baseball. This is a mod for the 1919 season, the infamous Chicago Black Sox scandal, where they were paid off to throw the World Series. I'm going to play Pittsburgh, because I typically do. They're my favorite team. Got the Cincinnati Reds, the Chicago White Sox, got Cleveland, NG. Not sure who NG is. Got New York. I'm assuming that's the Yankees. Could be wrong there. Got Detroit, Washington, Boston. I usually go with Boston. That's my brother's team. And Babe Ruth was on the Boston roster in 1919, and that's usually a fun challenge, trying to not have Babe Ruth just completely take you out. But today we're going to go up against Chicago. Take Cooper. Got Big B up to the plate first. I do enjoy the fact that they took the time to make the mod all grayscale. With one minor exception. If you do hit a home run, and home runs, not the easiest to get through, especially with this team. But if you do hit a home run or have a home run hit on you, the fireworks that pop up are still full color. And I appreciate that. Really stands out. There we had a leadoff triple. Just going to see if I could slap a ground ball in here. Nope. Lined out to the shortstop. Should have seen that coming. There we go. See, I find the key with this game is just hitting the gaps like that. Get 2 triples out of the first 3 batters? I'll take that. Yeah, my cleanup hitter, my number 4 guy, 1 home run. Does the job, though. I think I could stretch that to 2. They threw home. Yeah. Nice little double there. Set myself up for a hit and run. Put that in the gap as well. We're heading into mercy rule territory the way this game's going. 3-0 in the first. Well, don't know if that one will fall in. Oh! Second baseman tracked it down, but a big error there. Now I've got first and second, 1 out. Already have 3 in. Any luck, I'm going to bat around here. Well, there's 2 outs. Got Schmidt up. Nice little opposite field hitting there. They throw to third. I score. 4-0. Cooper's up to bat. Big swing and a miss there. On the breaking pitch, I always assumed that was a knuckleball, just from the way it sort of went around. Nobody's scoring. Well, I was going to say nobody's scoring from that, but the outfielder kind of overthrew third. Don't want to chance it. He'll chase me the whole way up because this game has much more of a heart than it should. And our leadoff hitter grounds out. So yeah, 10 men to the plate in the first, and we are well on our way to a mercy rule situation. Kind of forget if the mercy rule's in this mod. Love finding mods for games like this. Got a big strike out there on the leadoff hitter. Of course, Tecmo Super Bowl, probably my favorite one. Come out with a yearly roster mod for that game. It's become my de facto yearly sports pickup. Just download that and play. Dropped a single in front of the right fielder, just towed the line. Up against Shoeless Joe here. That one's deep down the line, but curving foul. Not quite deep enough to hit that, end of screen ricochet. 5-0 after one. Couldn't quite sneak that past the first baseman. Liner to third. Second inning, not going near as smooth as the first. That one's not even going to make it back to the pitcher's mound. 1-2-3 inning, that's what I get. And Chicago leads off with a blistering shot over the third baseman's head, leadoff single. Double play ball set up. Not fast enough to turn two, though. Oh, I thought that was going to be the second baseman all day. Get the force at second, though, so 2 away for Schalk. There you have it, 5-0 after 2. Feeling good about that. More opposite field hitting. High school coach would be proud. Seeing the pitch, driving it the opposite way. Can't tell you how many times we heard that phrase. It's a simple fly out to right. Can of corn, as some might say. Comes Sayer up to bat. Drove that right up the middle, past the second baseman, and that's going to score one. Maybe wind up with a triple here? Nah. Throw came in too early, even to the wrong base. I'd have been gunned out. Rounder to second, advances the runner to third, so we've got 2 away, man on third, Cooper up. Generally, you feel really good about a game where your pitcher's getting 2 at-bats in 3 innings. And Cooper doubles, bringing Big B back to the plate. And where's Seacoat at here? Typically, they pull the pitcher after 4 anyway, the starter. Hey, he gets his first strikeout of the game on Bigby. Seacoat leading off. Nice soft pop-up back to the pitcher. That one's going to sneak over my shortstop's head. Could have had a chance had I charged with the center fielder, but I did not. Strong throw, just not nearly in time. Chicago's got a man on second. Tried to sneak that one past. Now we're going to go ahead and get the lead runner at third. Sets up runner on first, 2 outs. Shot right at the center fielder. That'll end the inning nice and quick. That was Buck Weaver. I think that was John Cusack's character in 8 Men Out. Really good movie. Been a while since I've seen it. 8 Men Out. Pop up to short, start off the 4th. Got Stengel up. This should be Seacoat's last hurrah, if you will. Stengel with a rope right at the first baseman in any number of ways he could have been out there. First baseman dropped the liner, then almost picked the ball up directly on top of him for the tag out, and then ran back to the base for the force at first. Gonna just call this guy Barbary. 0-2. Ugh. I mean, he's staying alive. He's chewing up pitches. Eventually does strike out there, but my goodness. The effort put in. Yeah, as you could see, power numbers not overwhelming. This was squarely in the dead ball era, could be said. Hard charge by the right fielder, and we get the out. That's 2 away. Time for Gandil. Great range by the shortstop. Yep, there goes Seacoat. We're going to face Williams next. Lefty. Gets the ground out there. Big pop, but not much distance. That left fielder's going to range over, take care of that easy peasy. 2 away, Sarah at the plate. Always preparing fastball. That one's going to get through. Nice little single between first and second. 2 outs, Schmidt at the dish. Trying to hit between that gap again, because I know that'll get the runner to third on a hit and run. Of course, stealing second doesn't hurt my feelings. That 2-out strikeout might. That was a good location. See that knuckler just drop. Couldn't not swing. Just getting nice, easy ground ball outs. That's the way you want to go. Williams, his first appearance. Nice catch on the liner. Thought that was going to be just out of range in another perfect place, but managed to make the play. See, the ERA is really low as well. Cooper's having a day, isn't he? Pitching shutout baseball. That's what, 2-3 hits for him? Definitely at least 2. Runner on third, only 1 away. Again, Big B's just kind of got to put this on the ground somewhere, really. Make contact, put it in play fair. And then he pops it up. The reason I say he's got to put it on the ground is if you put it on the ground, they're going to throw home. And you retreat your runner back, and the game's not going to contest you going to second. So you get an easy double out of it. In RBI 2 and 3, you could literally just bunt your way to a double. Hey, Stengel drives in a run. That was a throw from the right fielder. That had something on it. See, that was the hit I was looking for before the first 2 outs. But there's no bunt button. Could usually hit the select button to bunt in RBI 2 and 3. That's not in the original. Left fielder did just range to that one, so 1 away here in the 6th. That's going to get over the third baseman's head. Runner turned to look at second, but decided not to go. Double play to end the inning, Leaf Jackson on deck, doubling up Buck Weaver and heading to the 7th, up 8-0. Cooper's starting to tire. I'll let him throw the 7th. I don't know. Not a big fan of pulling. Not a big fan of pulling pitchers in a shutout. That actually happened in last night's game. Home team was up 6-0. Pitcher was getting tired. Gave up a triple. I mean, it was a solid triple. But they pulled him, and the run ended up scoring on a wild pitch on a strikeout. Anytime that happens, I just sort of think if you leave that pitcher in, there's always that chance he's able to work his way out of it. I mean, it's a 6-run lead. It's not like you were in danger of losing that inning. I'm a big proponent of the one more batter thing. Can't tell I grew up pitching, can you? Strikeout Joe Jackson. Good way to start the 7th. Gandil at the plate. Oof. Served it up for him, but he put it foul, and I don't think it would have had the distance either way. That one definitely has the distance. So I give up a home run, so much for that shutout, and you see those nice little blue and orange fireworks. Again, not the most exciting graphics on the planet, but in the grayscale game, they really do stand out. Where'd my right fielder go? Oh my goodness, my right fielder took a vacation, and now it's all up on my first baseman. See, the one more batter philosophy isn't really working out for me too well. Who am I to second guess? It's now 8-2. They're going to pinch hit for Williams. McMullen coming into bat. Try and let Cooper finish out the 7th here. If he can't get McMullen, that's probably the day for him. Tried a fastball, just nothing doing. Yeah, 1st and 3rd, I think we got to pull him. Gave him a shot. Let's go ahead and bring in Adams. Man, Adams throws a slow rest as Cooper does fresh. Couldn't get him on the knuckler, but we did pull him in. Get him chasing inside. Nice curve to end the inning there. 8-2. We mitigated the damage. Unfortunately, Adams is up. Just going to go with Carey. Solid 307 average. Quality 0 home runs. Up against Faber. Now, traditionally for RBI, you had 3 starting pitchers in your rotation and a reliever. So the 4th guy should be our de facto closer. Not that that was really a thing in 1919, but that's how I'm placing it in my head, and that's how I'm playing this game. So I'll probably bring him in here in the bottom of the 8th. As you hear my Windows Defender summary popping up in the middle of a live stream. Thank you, game. So as I said, you get that little grounder back to the mound. Just do beat the catcher back. I get a free double out of it. That's all I had to do. All of those times I failed to. Get a little slapper the opposite field, and the next thing you know, you're scoring 2 more. It's 10-2. Life is good. Avenged the runs that knocked Cooper out of the game. Not that we really needed to, but hey, who's going to argue with more runs, right? Grounder to second again, advances the runner. Nice little slapper to the opposite field. That's going to be an easy triple. Yeah, that throw was nowhere near in time. So 2 gone. slow knuckler. I was in my backswing by the time that crossed the plate. 0-2 already. I gotta pay more attention. I gotta stop trying to hit and run from third. Oof, just did eke through. I thought that was a little too slow and the second baseman was gonna pick it up. Best news for us, though, is that ball stays deep. Long walk for the center fielder. Get a little cheeky, make the third baseman throw again. Yeah, 2 outs. There wasn't much of a chance there. But hey, worth the shot. 10-run lead. We'll bring in Ponder. Just painting that outside corner. Come back in. See, I didn't have him pulled the whole way over. It's going to be a tough at-bat here. He got the single. He earned that. Right down the line, just in fair territory. I didn't exactly get the throw off lightning quick, but I doubt it would have caught him either way. Easy force at second there as the right fielder was charging hard. Liner to third, holds the runner at first, so 2 away. Third baseman just gobbling him up there in the 8th. Head to the top of the 9th, really in no worries as far as winning the game goes. We've got a 10-run lead here. Schmidt at the plate. Just going to work against Kerr here. Takes the strikeout. Ponder up. Ponder, a really sharp ground ball just past the first baseman. That's going to be 2. Despite an absolute rocket throw from right field. Another slow knuckler. Absolute sucker for the knuckleball I am. Just curved around the third baseman. We'll take that. That's my better lucky than good moment of this stream. Albeit already up 10, now 11 runs. So it's not like it was overly necessary. Another shot past the second baseman. 14-2. Usually these mods mercy it at 12 or more. If they've got a mercy. I know the 1871 mod I downloaded doesn't have. I was considering playing that. Wow. Just an instant liner back. Easy double play. Yeah, they're going to let Chicago bat anyway. That's fine. We wanted the satisfaction of a whole game victory against the team that should have won the series, by all accounts. Cincinnati ended up winning. Gonna pinch hit for Shock. Not really sure why. Bring in Lynn, who's not presumptively more of a power hitter, but had some pop in that foul ball there. Nice strike. See if we can't close it out. Coming back inside. I was surprised the auto running shortstop who was going to cover third. He made the play but didn't quite make the throw. Ends up getting the out. 1 pitch later, just tossing to second. There you go, 14-2 over the White Sox. See the Pirates win. You got the little doctored up newspaper. I always loved the Tengen Sports News at the end. 11 doubles. Lived off the double there. Gonna take a drink, play one more game, and call it a stream, huh? Only got 2 pitchers available. Miller and again Ponder. So I guess Miller's our starter. Weird, because Ponder threw twice as many innings as Lee. Not as Lee. Who's my second pitcher anyway? I forgot. Usually I just throw a complete game with Cooper. Big B lines out to start the first. Single for Terry, bringing up Stengel. Strike one. Runner advances on a stolen base. Oof. That knuckler's just eating me alive. Stengel hits it to short. Third baseman holds on. No play at first, so we got first and second, one out. Now let's see if Barberry can knock these guys in again. It's probably not his actual name, but that's what I'm going with. That would normally be the old infield fly rule there. Yeah, I think it's first and second are bases loaded with less than 2 outs. Oh, sharp hit to the second baseman ends the threat, and we got 5 up, but none across. Time for Miller to go to work here. Back burns off, and then come right across the plate for the strikeout. Easiest strikeout in world history once you learn it. And yeah, we're going to have a field day with Miller here. You can forget all about the ground balls if we can afford it early innings here. It's just going to be stand them up and knock them down. Going for the strikeout each and every time. Cutshaw gets into one and drives it right to where the right fielder was standing, eating a hot dog, enjoying the game. Sayre pops this one well out of play. Probably the only way I'm hitting one out of this park. Big strikeout there, so there's 2 away. Schmidt up with nobody on. I don't know. Barnes is having a pretty good game against me. Gives up a double to Schmidt. Brings up Miller, our pitcher, who, as we saw from last game, could easily be the most dangerous hitter in the lineup. But only if he makes contact. Oof. Just off the plate. I didn't hold up, and just like that, it's a strikeout. Doyle, pop up. Just past the mound, going to let the shortstop take it. Time for Fletcher. Fletcher seems like he came to watch this game more than play it. And we walked him. It's probably the first walk I've had in 5 years. Just tried to get a little too fancy there. Now we're in our groove. Got a strikeout. Chase up with 2 away. Make that 3. So we struck out 5 and walked 1. Big B up here in the third. Got to start getting something here. Nope, soft pop out short. Oof. Just not having it. Bats went dead here for the second game. Innings are going quicker. 2 away here. Stengel at the plate. That'll get him on base. Good try for 3. That feels about the right depth for a triple. Definitely not taken home. He's just not that fast. That one, yeah, it's going to stay in play, but the first baseman isn't going to get to it. Oy. Knuckler again. See, there's no check swing either. If you start the swing, you're swinging. So 3 in. Already a little bit of the crispness has left the pitches. That one right at the third baseman. Didn't even have to move. Barnes gets his first at bat of the game, spins one pitch, meets the third baseman's glove as well. So giving up our strikeout saga here. Gundam at third. And it remains a scoreless game. Very surprised that one wasn't caught in foul territory for the out. Make the most of our second chance, though. Get on base to lead off the inning. That's really what we needed, a base runner with no outs. We'll take the double there. Now we just have to get him across. Simple in theory. In practice, pop out to the pitcher. Ain't nobody going nowhere. One away now. Sarah at the dish. Got a 2-strike count. Popped it back to the pitcher. No stretch in the imagination to say that Barnes is shutting us down. Solid pitching and making all of the clutch outs. We've got a runner on second, absolutely marooned. That one gets past the pitcher, but it'll be a routine fly out to the right fielder. And just like that, our runner's only hope of scoring was the coconut radio the professor put together. Moving to the bottom of the fourth, still a scoreless game. Our third baseman, still an absolute MVP. Time for Doyle. Guy who broke up the strikeout streak. Let's see if we can fan him, and we can. So that's 6 Ks through 4 innings. That's quality work. They're going to take Barnes out for Benton. That's welcome news for us. Miller lines out to short. Here comes Big B. 0-2. Will we see a knuckler here? Nope. Just a normal pitch. No heat, no curve, no nothing, and we get a single. Stealing on the first pitch. Strong throw, but nowhere near in time. Now Terry's got one in scoring position with 1 out. And he strikes out. Stengel pops it up. Easy play for the shortstop. Going to keep running just in case of a drop. Would not be the case. So through 4.5, we're still tied at 0. Fletcher's up. Fletcher's getting kind of swing happy there. So we'll oblige him and let him strike out swinging. Right down the line. All day for the third baseman. All day. Except for there where the ball gets passed. Quality single. That was just a good hit ball. Back him off the plate. 2-1. Get our strike here. Go for the K. There it is. Miller once again having a game. 8 strikeouts, shutout baseball. Finally get a piece of a knuckler, drive it foul, but with some velocity. Second one goes into the stand. Should straighten this third pitch out here. And we pop that right to the second baseman. Just having some atom ball here. That's where you hit the ball decent, but it's right at him. Oh, and 2. Hanging in there. Just trying to tire Benton out at this point. Make him throw a bunch of pitches. Of course, first pitch groundouts don't really help with that philosophy. Bottom of the 6th now. Still a scoreless tie. Kind of surprising. I would say this one of the easier baseball games to play. RBI in general. Get the strikeout there. That's number 9. Burns grounds out to third for the second. Let's see what Youngs can do. Youngs can ground out to first, and just like that, we put the opponent away and head to the 7th. Lucky number 7, as Baseball Sim would say. Good old Baseball Simulator 1.0 for the Super Nintendo. Sayre puts a little bit of elevation into this one. Fly out at the wall. I knew that wasn't gone. No need to get excited there. Schmidt up and Schmidt down. Miller up here in the top 7. The softest ground ball you could ever hit, but just fell. Then Miller comes through, drives the ball past the left fielder. That's a quality double. Get a drink there while the play was finishing up. We'll take that. First and second. 2 outs. Don't know why they didn't throw the first there, but we'll take that. As we'll take this error by the third baseman, loading up the bases. Our best chance yet. Will Stengel come through? Yes, he will. That'll score 1. That'll score 2. That will not score 3. He'd have been gunned out at the plate. But hey, 2-0. We broke the tie. For a moment there, I thought this game was going into extra innings. Of course, I guess it still might, because I had a shutout going this long in the other game, too. Miller throwing a bit better than Cooper was, though. At least by strikeout total. Koff puts a little loft on this, and man, our stalwart third baseman can't make up for my dumb hands. Left fielder does, though. Guns the runner out at third, and it's like the whole thing never happened. Doyle gets on base. Pesky Doyle. See if we can't double him up here in the bottom of the 7th. Of course, I also wouldn't argue with a strikeout here. 2 away. Time for Frisch. Frisch pops it up. Catcher is under it. And that's the inning. On to the 8th now. We've seen 15 total strikeouts in this game. Tony's up. Well, Tony's pitching, I should say. Gets a first pitch pop out. Very slow pitcher, Tony. Knuckler just sort of wobbles in there. No breakdown. Could have a field day on him once I get the timing. Again, absolute laser from right field. Gotta stop testing these right fielders, but we did just slide in for the double. There you saw the little bit of a breakdown. It was halfway through the box, and I still swung anyway because I'm a putz like that. Still 0-2 on Sayre. Gets the strikeout. Throw to third to hold us at bay. 2 away now. Runner on second. Poke that through the gap. Right fielder throws to third. We take the advantage to score, and while they're chasing the runner around the bases, runner from first advances to second. Liner to short ends the inning and takes us into the eighth, now up 3-0. See if Miller can give our poor, tired pitching staff the rest of the day off, take this game himself. Oh, just missed the corner. Liner to short. See McCourty getting pinch hit for by Smith. And Smith down on strikes. Tony now getting pinch hit for by Zimmerman. 4 home runs, not a negligible amount in this game. Just like that, Fan Zimmerman got 12 Ks through 8 innings. Got Dubbock pitching. Dubbock's throwing heat, 93. Bigby, soft grounder to short and just enough time to throw him out at first. Terry now at the plate. Two away, Stengel up. And that one back to the shortstop. So 1-2-3 in the ninth. Let's see if Miller can finish what he started. Leadoff would have been a single. Error by the left fielder. He'd have been on either way. Oh, 2 on Youngs. Just leave it on the outside corner. That's 1 away. Cough up. And cough down. 2 away. Doyle's up. Fittingly so. If we could strike out Doyle, that'd be a heck of a way to end the game. And that is, in fact, how we do it. Won them big and won them small. Either way, we'll win them all. 3-0 and only gave up 3 hits. So that was a little doubleheader on the RBI Baseball 1919 mod. Not going to stay on too long because, honestly, throat's a bit tired. And who wants to watch me play baseball the entire day anyway? That said, if you do check this out, I thank you for that. And you take care. Have a good day, whatever you're doing, and we'll see you around.